Yes, the real media.
KJAG Radio and KMA Entertainment, your source for entertainment news and interviews in Central and South Central Kansas. The best of the best are here, and we go above and beyond to bring you the most bang for your buck. Find us on the social sites like Facebook and Twitter. Log on to kjagradio.com and jiggyjaguar.com for more.
Thank you. Good night.
We're ready.
All right, this is Jody Rogers and Lydia Lowe. We're here at Blue Haven Studio. And we are doing our second interview, and this is with Iron Board Sam. And I was going to ask you, I was going to say, where did you come up with that name? And then I read that you put your keyboard on top of an iron board.
Yeah.
Do you still do that?
Yeah, I still do that. But the company, there's a booker, they bought me a cord, which is a heavy keyboard, and I tried to use the cord on my keyboard. So I had 3 keyboards, so the cord broke them off.
Oh.
Too heavy. Well, you know, it sets up there, but sometimes I get happy and I go to rock them.
Yeah.
I go to rock them, and it wears out with that cord, and a few times it just crashed on me. But when it crashed on me, I just get started and keep on playing. But I broke another iron board. So I got to use an iron board stand. The cord have its own stand.
Yeah.
Which is cost of mine that I invented the phrase portable keyboard. There wasn't a portable keyboard before I made this keyboard with iron board.
Right. That's what I was gonna ask you too. Besides being a blues musician, you're also an inventor. What else have you invented?
I invented the neck microphone. They got the one that went on the head, they got the one on the stand, but I invented one that holds around the neck, that you put it around the neck and hold it. And the reason why I did that, I had I created the phrase walking keyboard. I used to have a strap like this, I strap my walk with it. So I needed with a regular stand mic, with my keyboard around the neck, I couldn't walk with it, so I said, I got to make it something where I could walk with me. I had a portable keyboard, that's when I'm not using iron, I got one word around my neck. They make them now, but before I did the phrase, and I walk around with it so that the microphone, neck microphone, when I went to work, I had that pattern. But I got need to have engineers and draw it. I need a whole lot more things to do. But I could make one in 15 minutes. I can make another. A few times I've used clothes hangers to make a neck keyboard.
That is neat. That really is neat. All right.
Kind of flop it around though. I'm following it. Kind of thing.
All right. So now you're from New Orleans?
No,
originally.
I married my third wife down there, and that stuck me there for a while. I married her to save her reputation. We were staying together, and I married to make it good. But I didn't want to make it a third time, though. Really. I didn't want to marry. That did one. Well, new time really, but I found it. I would do this time. My home is Rockville, South Carolina.
Oh, okay.
But I went to college, majored in science and music. And when I got back, my dad had married again. And when I got back, I walked up on the porch. I had done almost walk from college. I've done in Ellery, just below Columbia. And I said, I'm going to go back home. I'm getting pretty hard on me. And Dad couldn't send me much money because we were poor folks. So I was working cutting grass in the summer, 35 and 50 now. I'm saving my money to go. It's cheaper then, but they pay cheap.
Yeah.
So I decided I hit up back walking that 100 miles back home. So, and I remember I didn't have but 11 cents. Back in then you get 2 for penny cookies. So I bought me 22 cookies and ate up back home. Walking. I think 100 miles a long way to walk, so I think somebody picked me up a couple of times. And I got home and stepped up on the step, and my dad and mother met me on the porch, because I knocked on the porch, they began to see me. And I said, well, you can't stay here. I looked at my dad. Said, you can't stay here. I went in there again. He said, well, boy, come on in. The chief still wanted me to go. So I felt very bad. Daddy didn't save me, and I really didn't know her. So she told me again, I can't stay here. So I put my clothes on the bicycle. I was 16, and I left. And I said I would never go back to Rock Hill. And I did that. I didn't go back I was gone 45 years. She died. And then I went back to my dad before he died one time. And then I was disappointed in Rock Hill again because when I was 14, the music teacher asked for the kids come up. He selected kids who wanted to play the piano. So the kids went up there and banged on it. He never even played, and he accepted and all that. So I was to be the last one. They called me up there and I played the boogie woogie. They said, no, I can't teach you. Well, that's a hurting thing. So I said, I'm gonna play anyway. So my stepmother put me out at 16, and I ended up in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, and I got me a job washing dishes, H.L. Greens, and also they had a crystal there. I worked between the two, washing dishes. And so I moved in a rooming house down in the lower part of town called Blues, in a place I could afford. And I moved over, man, down there to pump organ. So I said that. I'm asking him one place, that's your organ, man? He said, yeah. He said, you can play all you want to. Oh, man, I'm happy. I got an organ. We had an organ at home, Daddy, I used to pump it up and play it because my daddy's wife full taught me how to play the boogie woogie. But my brother asked me, say, how did you begin, why you think you like piano? This is weird out in age. I went I started out playing the pump organ was still on at 16, and then so I learned how to play all the parts of the boogie woogie. So I would find those houses that had the red lights in it, and selling fish sandwiches and a little quarter shot of white light. And I went to those things, get another quarter shot, and they had a little piano, and then I go to work. Play on there. And a grown lady sat on my lap, and I said, I'm going to be a piano player now. That's been 50 years now. I'm 72 years. Oh, I know what I'm going to be now. A piano player.
That is great. All right. So, and your keyboard there was called the button keyboard.
Yeah, the button board. From Winston-Salem, I don't know how cold one of was, and also I fell in love for the first time, and she broke my heart, and I wanted to leave Winston-Salem. So I left Winston-Salem and went to Miami, Florida. Because I could sleep in the morning. I went down to Miami to warm up. And there, I played the piano in Maryland, the hotel there, and got married there. That was my first wife. And finally, I bought me a guy was over for a new club. And he said, I like to play all of it. He told me I could pump all of it. He said, well, go down and pick one up. So and tell him who you are and who I am. So I picked out a white hammer and trimmed and gold, pretty thing. So it was a new club. So I played that organ drawing people, but he didn't have all his business straight, fire insurance and all that. Club went down and burned them all. So then I rented one for a while and I couldn't afford to rent. So I said, I guess I'm gonna go back home to my dad. So I went back home to my daddy. On the way, I knew I was using, I know 12X72 went home. So I found a box of 12X62 while I was on the way back. I said, and some telephone wires. I said, well, maybe one of the days I'll do something with these too. So when I got to Rock Hill, South Carolina, I wanted a piano. I go look for a piano and went to Urge to play it. I played it. They got hip to me that I wasn't going to come to buy one. I'm just coming to try to play. They wouldn't let me play one in the store no more that time. So that heartbroke me. So I lit up those 62 chromatically, each one of them hum. So I hooked them up chromatically to a thumbtack, big silver thumbtack, that little solder gun. Sold me a telephone wire. Told me it's a telephone wire. 2 the 12 lit up 12X72, and sold me a telephone wire to it, and I because I knew the harm, and I put the audio wire on a ring on my fingers. It would touch. So I called that the button board, because it was thumbtack. So then when I play it, I just touch it, no accent, you know. I had to get used to touching it. It just played it. I slide it in it that way. I think they use them on a computer now. You touch it and you roll something over. I think they got my idea. Can't prove it, but when you touch it, it makes something happen, you know. So so I was playing on my dad's table, and he was mad because I left out of college. And I was mad at him because he put me out and everything. So I was playing on the table. He said, "Boy, you got to get that off the table. We got to eat on the table." So I'll bring in, what am I going to do with mine? I had it on the 2x4 then, you know, I had the buttons on the 2x4. So I was riding around one day and I saw iron board. See, that'd be the right thing. Put my button board, I call it, on it, and push it over the corner out of there as well. And that's what I did. And so then I'm still ashamed of it. He didn't like it. He wasn't doing it well. And I said, I got to go try to make my daddy some money. So it needs sound that the children they come to hear me. Still ashamed of it, because what it was, I started calling the button board. Later on was, I just made something I didn't know how it worked. So I struck out the drive and to try to find the work, and I saw advertising of a fair, and I always liked to go to the fair. I said, I bet you won't make shame of me at the fair, because they accept everything in the fair. They accept my button board. So they hear me play it. They didn't make no. I found me a piece of velvet to go around it. When I put it on mine, but go around it so it looked like a big organ anyway, you know. So then I was happy then. They put on makeup and dress and crowd people, and I played and people enjoyed it. So now I'm happy again. I can play my thing, you know. And still a little ashamed because I didn't know. It wasn't nothing. I just made it. But they accept me. So the show, the fair end, played 9 months in. I didn't know that. I thought it would go continuously. But the guy was booking the show, the manager of the show. He lives in Memphis, so he lived in Memphis. So he said, "Well, where you going?" I said, "I don't know." He said, "Well, come to Memphis, maybe I can get you a job there." So he got me a job on Curran Gator in Melbourne, London, and set up there. And there I began to be the laughing stock. They would come there, put on my tape, hee, I ain't got an iron boat sound. Oh man, I was so embarrassed. And they put me drinking. I wasn't drinking. I said, "What are you drinking?" Trying to keep the shame up. They didn't know. I tried to tell them I played harmonica, but they didn't pay no attention to this. They nicknamed me Iron Boat Sound. People come miles around the place packed. Put on my tape, hee, look at it. Bring the wife. Everybody, girlfriend, guys bring his friend. Look at that. He's playing iron board. I'm embarrassed. I'm trying to smile with it. I tried to smile
and the name stuck.
The name stuck. And the worst part, another part about it, Melbourne on the club. I said, I showed you some transportation. His father had a car. He sold me a car for $100. And this smoke. So when I'm coming to my car smoking so much, people want to get ready to cross the street coming to London. They got a crowd on the corner watching me smoke up to the club. My car smoking. It's going to look like that and say, "I want it, I say, oh boy, that's killing me. I'm shaved. I got to take the car by myself." And then they wait on me and see me come here with my car smoking. So I got to play this. What you drinking? What are you drinking? So then I go to playing, got to make a living in Melbourne. London, he playing drums. I'm playing, while I'm playing, you know, pull up the tape, hee. You know, I had to ignore that, I keep on playing. And then the word inspector, the word of mine was now just all the way to Nashville. And a guy come down and say, "I got a club in Nashville, I'm getting happy there." I said, "Maybe I can get there and, you know, get out of this embarrassment, you know." So His name was Uncle Teddy Jefferson was on Jefferson Street. So I played there with it, and it didn't bother me. Timmy Hicks was playing downstairs in a big club with 90s band. I played upstairs. He would come up and jam with me. And at least they wouldn't nickname me Iron Boy Sam, but I was still Iron Boy Sam. He asked me what to call you. He heard of me Iron Boy Sam, so I got to keep his name because he liked it. He liked his name. I wanted to call me something more than the 5 shots. He didn't want that. He wanted Iron Boy Sam. So I'm Iron Boy Sam again. They didn't pull up my Drake. So there was a guy called Noah Black that was putting together a TV show. I don't know this thing on a TV show. But he said, you play on your Iron Boy Sam? Yeah, you play Iron Boy? Yeah. That's what he wanted. Even now he wanted to put me on TV. I'm sure he was good. That day TV show. So I didn't want to pass the TV opportunity, so they put me on the TV show, Channel 5, and had me coming on every night at 12 o'clock every night for 2 years. So now I'm beginning to know the name, making the name sound like that. So beginning kind of stuff behind those sound, and that's how I got started. And what called me to leave for 2 years. Jimmy Henry downstairs. Cassie Clay was trying to get started. Big boy, he the only one embarrassed me. But he didn't embarrass me on the Iron Boy. He embarrassed the way I did it. When my daddy died, I had enough money to get me over 59 Cadillac, big old car. And the being Iron Boy Sam, I see now. I told the thing, I said, put Iron Boy Sam in small letter, right up under the one day, about that much, So he brought it up. Now you got it all the whole side, big old Iron Boy Sam. I say, oh man. So they were building a club over Nashville, and they put it so big, so bright, I couldn't even paint on it. I'm trying to get rid of this thing, So there I am, 11 I can. So now, I drove one night, and I saw a big old boy talking and all that. And by that time, I had my old sewing machine, so I get a jacket, a coat jacket, and I had a machine. I trimmed the lace around the lapel, so it would look classic. In Miami, I get some clothes that way, I did bring them. And then I would put sequins across my toes, too. The Cassie Clay embarrassed me. Who is that dressed up like a Christmas tree? I got to feel good like I was out now, feeling that shame. Shame is something. If you shame, you just get rid of shame. It's just shame. So then they was building the club over, and that's building the freeway. So he had to go to the club. So I headed out for Chicago to try to get with Chess Rubber. They was busy with Chuck Berry. Went to Memphis. They did with Al Green. That's my side. But the name that was the first black musical that was supposed to actually live. Blues played on the radio. Only job we could get blues from John Olive, Galvin, Tennessee, because they had 50 watts of stereo and stuff to state. But we were so trained, and I was before Oprah. People waiting up I didn't go sad. I was the Oprah back then. We didn't know And then I did about me being on TV. Then I would play on it. Then I would drop it down in Charlotte and all that. And James Brown, next thing I know, he's out there saying, please, do something down there. That's the beginning of my career.
That is awesome.
So I had to put this New Orleans. I had copyright, and I'm proud of the name.
Yeah, well, to jump to the 90s, you took it says you had a tour in Europe. How was that? You went to Europe?
Oh yeah, about a month ago I was in Lecanto, Switzerland. And I've been to Geneva, that's my favorite place, So I'll be going on a blues cruise next week. I just got not to go to Washington this weekend. And the next week we're going on a blues cruise in the Caribbean. We do the house and all that.
That is great. Right. Okay. And so now you were recording. Are you recording a new CD, or what are you doing?
Yeah, I got a new CD coming out after Christmas. It's called, before I get out here, Tim called me from Music Maker, and told me we're gonna call it the Big Bang, you know. And I'm doing, being I got older, my tunes naturally, I'm older, I've been through wives and love affairs, so now I'm making more serious tunes, like one of my tunes, For the Love of Money, the World is in a Mess, you know, which is true.
Yeah, that's true.
What's done in the dark will soon come to light, you know. If you do good, good will come to you. I'm writing more sensible songs. They don't have much blues flavor, they have meaning, you know. So that's where I'm at now. Today, I did some blues recordings here, you know, back to talking kind of about a woman, you know. But living so much life, I live, it's kind of writing about truth. And the Big Bang comes to me when I pray to the Big Bang. The Spirit made the Big Bang, which will create the universe. That's who I talk to. That's who answers my desires and keep my health and everything. That's what I call the Big Bang. But anyway, that's where I'm at now. So my blues group's coming up, and I'm going to watch them this weekend. Yeah.
All right.
The last album, then I go to Vegas once a year. I went out, I did a show with the Blues Brothers. The Blues Brothers said something to stick to my mind. I have a gold suit, so I like to take a picture. I got a gold tailor-made suit, you know, like anti-gold. So out to my show, usually the girl, and I bring the wife over, take a picture sitting on my lap and all that. And they take a picture and the Blues Brothers come on. And he said something that tickled me. He said, I think you said something that you said stuck. That brought my what he said. He said, I shot an arrow to the clouds and it stuck. Took me when you said something about the name stuck. He reminded me of what he said. He shot an arrow into the clouds and it stuck. It didn't even want to do the show.
That was great.
I've been going out there for years. The camera can see the I just got about 50 gigs out this head, you know, behind me in a year. I've been living in Chapel Hill now. I live up there, I feel better. We have another my album, on one of my around my apartment is trees. I'm singing about a tree. You know, very few tunes about a tree. Have you ever looked at a tree? Much taller than me, much taller than me. But he who made the tree made you and me too. It's a real thing, you know. And trees, so you make the trees, I bring attention back to the tree because tree shades the earth from helping get how we use wood from a tree to build houses. A tree turns in the autumn to pretty color. A tree is amazing, and they all are amazing. The pine tree is an amazing tree, keeps it, and a holly tree because it stays green the year round. And I want some scientists someday to study the leaves of the tree. When a tree maintains its life throughout the winter with God's leaves, there's something in there, you know, that we maybe should have in our bodies, you know. So I wrote this tune about a tree. I like it, and I got a good memory. So I'm writing some of the song. A bit away from the blues, a bit away. It's some truth in it, you know.
Definitely. All right.
I'll talk to you about that.
Hey, well, that's fine.
Yeah.
No, that is fine. Thank you so much for talking with us.
And you know what I'm saying? This is another thing I like to say in my clips. I wanted to stop. Recently, I'm walking down the, in a mall or somewhere, and you look at somebody and they tight lip. That's an ugly face. I don't like that. People do that all over and seem to be growing and growing and growing. I don't like that. If it's a pretty woman, that makes her look ugly. If it's a handsome man, make him look. And it's an insulting type figure. So if you look at somebody you don't know, if they tighten the blood zip, don't look at me. That's not fair to human beings don't know you. Tighten the lip if someone has done something to you. But this ordinary, I hope they stop that. It seems to be spreading.
Yeah.
It's not a pretty figure. I don't care what you know. If you're on the stress, pick it up sometime. but not at people.
Right.
Have you ever seen it?
I've seen it.
Have you seen it?
I've seen it. I've seen it like at the mall.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. I want it to be addressed. The tight lip thing that's spreading over the country. I hope that stops. And I want them to know that's an ugly thing. If it don't make, once they tighten it up, your identification go. You get ugly. And when and women, I hate to say it, but women will do it often. Maybe if they don't want the man to look at them, they look the other way. Don't see what they look. God made them for us to look at it anyway. And now men done it, you know. And when we do it with these big lips, it's really tight. I wasn't stop doing it. So tell them to stop doing tight lips. I don't like that.
All
Tell
right.
my little self don't like it.
From
And it's an ugly thing.
stop doing that. Stop
Stop doing that. That's not a pretty thing. And I've seen a few little kids that I don't want that in the young generation. Don't do that. I don't like tight lips. And I wrote a song today on it. It's not the problem. It's insulting before you even know anybody. You're insulting someone that you don't know.
Well, we as people are getting more and more distant.
Smile. No, I want to smile. If they feel like tightening their lips, smile.
Yeah.
Smile right there.
Yeah.
When you're smiling, the whole world is smiling.
There you go.
There you go. And let's make it a happy world.
Yeah.
And when you're happy, your brain stimulated, your breath stimulated, you live. I'm 73. I have no health problem because I'm smiling when I play. When I meet a person, I smile free. And it's good for the smile. Is good for the health. Good for everything. So the tight lip got to take a toll on the body. You know, if you tight around you. So now when I meet a woman, I just look the other way, hold head down. I'm excited of this. I look the other way. When I meet one pretty lady, I sure would like to look, but no. Sometimes I turn all the way around. And a few of them tightened up so bad, I tighten my big lip back out. I don't like to do that. I got a big back lip. I know she good. I tightened the big one up, she looked at me, see what I did. I said, I mean that. I'll sit this McDonald's eating. She gave my perfect just do that. And then I had a chance to do back there. I'm listening to this, how ugly I can look with these big tight lips. I saw her good, she didn't do it no more. She didn't do that to me. I want to smile. Smile make people happy.
There you go.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
All right.
When the time up, I'll be scared to say hello or something. I don't even say
Yeah.
I don't say I'm scared to speak this, you know.
Oh, that's fine. All right, this is Jody Rogers and Lydia Lowe, and we've been talking to Iron Lord Sam and having a really awesome conversation here and everything. And you're playing tonight?
I think yes.
Yeah. Great. All right. And we are from KJAG Radio. And give a shout to Jiggy. Hey, Jiggy. And do you have any, any advice for some of the younger bluesmen coming up? Like the blues musicians, like the younger ones. Do you have any advice for them?
Yes. Keep on listening. We did a show up in some part of Missouri, and we met a teacher. They're teaching the blues to the kids, to the elementary grade and every grade. In fact, they gave us a show. And I think because blues, everybody has the blues sometimes. It's when things don't go right, that's the blues, you know. And but when you sing it, I heard it kind of makes you feel good. It's not intended to make you feel sad, but to express the way you feel. So the advice from someone, pick up a guitar, a piano, and try to sing blues. Only 3 changes to it. And I recommend that with guitar, piano, sing with it too, so you can identify yourself. Sing and bring the blues, you know. Yeah, you know. And just sing the 3 changes. You sing about something pretty. You can say, my little friend is so pretty to me. You know, you don't have to be always sad thing, it can be a pretty thing, using the 3 changes, you know. If you use the 3 changes, that's what the music's about. It's just like slow rock and roll, you slow it down, and become the blues.
All right. All right. Well, rock and roll, I think actually came from the blues, didn't it?
Yeah, it came to the rock and roll. The tempo makes it just fast, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you
All right,
very
thank you. Y'all enjoy yourself. See how y'all smile and make it brighten up everything.
Oh,
Someone walk in the room and smiling. Everybody want to smile.
Yeah, there
But
you
you walk in
go.
the room and tell you live to everybody. Looks sad.